Good morning, everybody. It's Kyle with Right Way Earth Care here. I'm out in French Camp today, and I want to show you guys a little bit about something we call sheet mulching. What it is. What's up, guys? It's Kyle with Right Way Earth Care here, and today I want to show you guys a little bit about a process we call sheet mulching. And sheet mulching is basically just a method of preparing the soil for planting. And basically what this is going to do is going to add nutrition to the soil, help the soil to keep moisture in, and it's really going to help that the life in the soil really explode and take off and grow lots of microorganisms and just beneficial critters like worms and other kind of little bugs that crawl through the soil. It's basically giving nutrition so that can supercharge the soil, so that way your plants are going to be really happy. So basically we're going to be sheet mulching this area right here today, and so how we're going to do that is first we're going to put down a layer of composted horse manure that we get from a local stable. You can use compost, you can use manure, as long as the manure comes from an herbivore such as like a horse or a sheep or something like that. Then we're going to put down a layer of cardboard. What the cardboard's going to do is going to keep out weeds, and it's basically an organic alternative to the weed fabric. Weed fabric's made out of plastic, it doesn't break down. The cardboard will eventually break down and add nutrition to the soil. If you don't have cardboard, newspaper also works really great. The last step to sheet mulching is putting a layer of wood chips. Now, the thicker the layer of wood chips that you can put, the better. We're going to put a good 3 to 4 inches over that cardboard, and it's going to help keep out weeds and help keep moisture in the soil. So I'm going to show you guys how we do this. Here's our pile of horse manure we got from a local stable in Stockton, and it's a good stable that we trust, and we make sure that the horses aren't fed anything with pesticides or herbicides or anything like that. And you can see this stuff is already nice and fluffy. A majority of it's already composted, and this will act as the green manure, green waste, and the wood chips are going to act as a brown waste. If you've read our blog, you know that those are the two key ingredients to making your own compost. And sheet mulching is basically just putting a layer on top and letting it compost right there on the soil. So the middle layer is going to be the cardboard. And this can also be the bottom layer. That part's not too important. What is important is the wood chips are on top. And when you're choosing this cardboard, you want to make sure that it's just the brown stuff or like the white stuff. Nothing with too much dyes or nothing that's glossy. All that stuff is like chemicals that you don't want to put into the soil. Whenever you can, you want to take off the tape from it, just to make sure that everything that you're putting in the soil is real clean. No plastics, nothing like that. And yeah, you can get this stuff behind a grocery store, or you know, cardboard's really cheap to come by, and it's much cheaper than the landscape fabric and much better for the environment. And then the last thing that you're going to want to put on top of it is a layer of wood chips. Now, we get these wood chips from a local tree company, so they are not treated and they're fresh. That's why we like it. If you look here, it's got tons of leaves mixed in it with wood chips and sticks and little tiny twigs and all this. Now, this stuff is great. So the leaves are going to break down much quicker than the wood, and that's going to add more fertilization to the soil quicker, where the wood will act as a kind of longer lasting fertilization. We love this stuff. It gives it a natural look to the floor of the garden. If you go to the forest, this is basically the stuff that you find on the floor there, and it's low cost, so that's really important when you're trying to, you know, build a garden on a budget, right? So there it is, guys. That's how you sheet mulch an area and prepare it. Of course, the best time to do this is in the fall, right before the rains come. So when the rains come, and they will kind of activate the microbiology in the compost and the wood chips, and really give them what they need to start getting active. And if you do it right before the rains come, the rains will make sure that it stays moist and you don't have to do that. We're going to leave this here for about 3 to 6 months, and in the spring it's going to be ready for planting with amazing soil. If you like to read step-by-step instructions on how to do this, there's tons of information on our blog on our website, which is rightwayearthcare.com. So if you want to go, you can go check that out. And other than that, you know, make sure that you guys reach out to us and let us know about your projects and how you're helping to save the earth.